Our world is full of striking contrasts. In regions like the Middle East and North Africa, vast reserves of oil, gas, and minerals lie beneath the surface. These nations should be global powerhouses, yet many remain vulnerable and their influence fleeting. Despite immense natural wealth, enduring power and prosperity have proven elusive. Today we'll look beyond headlines to uncover why this wealth hasn't translated into lasting strength. The answer lies not just in resources, but in the very foundations of modern nationhood. History shows that resources alone don't guarantee power. Great empires like Rome and Britain thrived on innovation, strong institutions, and strategic vision, not just raw materials. Resources are potential, not power. It's what nations do with them that matters. The so-called resource curse often leads to economic stagnation, corruption, and over-reliance on a single export. Instead of building diverse, resilient societies, some nations become trapped by their own wealth. True power comes from transforming resources through education, technology, and good governance. For many Muslim countries, overcoming this illusion is the first major challenge. The story of power is about action, not just possession. It's a lesson history repeats again and again. To understand today's challenges, we must confront the legacy of colonialism. European powers carved up the Muslim world, drawing borders with little regard for ethnic, tribal, or religious realities. These artificial states were designed for control, not unity or empowerment. The result: divided populations, fragile national identities, and persistent internal conflict. Colonial rulers favored some groups over others, sowing seeds of resentment and instability. Institutions left behind were built to suppress, not serve. Independence didn't erase these problems, it exposed them. New nations inherited flawed foundations and borders that invited conflict. This legacy still shapes the region's struggles with unity and effective governance. The past is not an excuse, but it's a crucial part of the puzzle. The Muslim world is anything but monolithic. Deep divisions, Sunni versus Shia, Arab versus Persian, monarchies versus republics, fracture the region. Rivalries between Saudi Arabia and Iran fuel proxy wars and instability. Ethnic and national identities often outweigh religious solidarity. Ideological battles, secularism versus political Islam, further splinter societies. These divisions prevent effective alliances and collective action. Instead of cooperation, nations often undermine each other. This disunity makes the region vulnerable to outside influence. Internal competition keeps the region from leveraging its true potential. True strength comes from robust institutions, not just wealth. In many Muslim-majority countries, the rule of law is weak and corruption is widespread. Courts often lack independence, deterring investment and fueling injustice. Resource wealth, without transparency, breeds graft and erodes public trust. Power is concentrated in the hands of a few, stifling participation and innovation. When leadership falters, entire systems can collapse. Weak institutions create a cycle of poor management, instability, and stalled reform. This trap prevents resource wealth from becoming broad-based prosperity. Sustainable power demands accountable, resilient governance. Despite their resources, many nations remain dependent on foreign powers. Military security often relies on Western bases and imported weaponry. Technological expertise and infrastructure are largely imported, limiting domestic innovation. Economically, most exports are tied to global markets and the US dollar. Sovereign wealth is invested abroad, making economies vulnerable to external shocks. This web of dependencies constrains true autonomy. Key decisions about security and prosperity are often shaped by outsiders. It's a modern form of influence, subtle but powerful. Even as wealth grows, real independence remains elusive. In today's world, power is built on knowledge and innovation. Many Muslim-majority countries lag in research, patents, and scientific achievement. Education systems often emphasize memorization over creativity and problem-solving. Without strong human capital, nations remain consumers, not creators, of technology. This gap leaves them behind in emerging industries and global influence. Transitioning to a knowledge-based economy is the greatest challenge ahead. It requires investing in people, not just infrastructure. Until then, resource wealth will never match the power of human ingenuity. This situation isn't set in stone. Change is possible. Some nations like the UAE and Malaysia are diversifying their economies and investing in new sectors. The key is breaking the resource curse through strategic planning and reform. Building strong, transparent institutions is essential for lasting progress. The most important investment is in education. Fostering creativity and critical thinking, empowering the next generation unlocks a nation's true potential. Regional cooperation based on shared interests can amplify collective influence. The journey is difficult, but not impossible. The capacity for transformation lies within these societies. The future is theirs to shape. We've explored why immense wealth hasn't led to lasting power in the Muslim world. The answer lies in history, division, weak institutions, and global dependencies. True power is built, not given. It comes from vision, unity, and investment in people. The potential for transformation is real and immense. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to FactVerse for more. Thank you for joining us. See you in the next video.